Okay, now that we're on episode 21, let's go ahead and go to the story about it. So, meanwhile, on Black Diamond's ship, or I don't know if you would say meanwhile in during the start of the episode, but Black Diamond is working on is driving like the ship, and because she's like the captain, and Teal Tourmaline and Watermelon Tourmaline were then talking, and Teal Diamond be like, so, I wonder what will our crew be like, said Teal Diamond. And then be like, what if we had a whole bunch of citrine soldiers? Or have a bunch of agates. And then that's what Lorman Tourmaline would be like, and Teal Tourmaline would be like, would say, no, they're not strong enough, like, and it kinda sounds lame. How about, what if we find some random gems to make it more interesting, and see if we can train them to fight? Because I've known these gems for a while, and I've read about them, the history with Stephen, and his, and, and speaking of agates and citrine soldiers, I know ones that where you can go ahead and guess, and, oh, no, she would be like, speaking of citrines and agates, I have an idea to give to. I have a giving idea for Black, and and then Watermelon Tourmaline was like, "What is the idea? So what's your idea?" And Jill Tourmaline would say, "You'll see." So then, in the next episode, next scene, sorry, that him and all of his, all, him and the Crystal Gems and his friends try to set up a plan for when Black Diamond invades, and they need a strong army. And so they had ideas, and Steven would be like, alright, you guys, do you have any strong ideas of how to stop Black Diamond? Bismuth was like saying, oh, I got an idea. How about you guys surround her, and I go ahead and body slam, or I will go ahead and hammer her head to be poofed, like, and you know what I'm saying. Bismuth would like, you know what I mean, but she wouldn't. That's not really a good sentence. That's not really a good line to say in this series. But I mean, you get what I'm saying. But like in a series, I meant for me like not a good line for me to say for what I should say about what the characters would say. You know what I'm saying? But spit. But you guys know what I mean. What Bismuth was saying. But Steven's saying, I don't know if that's a good idea. And Peridot would be like, oh, what if we build a robot machine, like what I used to do? Pearl, you remember the good times we had that? What if I build a machine, and then we can take Black down with it? Pearl, you remember the good times we had that? You and I can make robots again. And then Pearl's like, yes, that seems like a good idea, Peridot. And then Steven will be like, that might work. And Garnet be like, Garnet had an idea, but what if I become bigger, like what Yellow Diamond want? I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember. Garnet be like, what if we get Yellow Diamond to make us bigger again? To make me bigger again, and that way I can fight with Black Diamond, with, you get what I'm saying, and that way I can fight with Black, and try to pick her up, and slam her down the ground, like what business, like I don't know, but that is something what Garnet would say. That's something that she would say, like, have an idea of. And, so then, Lapis would, like, use, I would probably use 2 water fists to try to capture her in. And then Connie, yeah, and that would be good. That would be a good idea for Lapis to do that, but Steven just probably think that some of that stuff is not a good idea. Oh yeah, I was about to say Connie because last time that when Purple Diamond was getting proof that she was, while Lapis was getting catching her with her arm back in episode 3, she was ended up being impaled. But then Connie was like, how about actually, that's a good idea. What I'm about to say is a good idea that Connie would say, or we could just form a bigger group from other planets and stop her. And that gave everyone a good idea. They then try to bring in, so then first, they went to Homeworld, where Yellow, White, and Blue were at. Wait, I don't, well, of course, I don't know why I'm saying where White, Yellow, and Blue live at, but, Spinel, yeah, they would go to see Spinel and the President, but first they went to talk to the President, and the President was working harder on something, and Steven came in, and Blue Zarkon would be like, oh, Steven, and, what's the whole purpose of bringing your friends over? Oh, Blue Zarkon, we have an idea, and then he would whisper her in the ear, and we'll have a montage. She would be surprised about that. Like, she would form a big group, and that gave her a better idea. And then he would try to get the diamonds over and tell them about it. And even Spinel as well. While the montage was going, let's see. They then gathered up everyone else, other the gems, and all the other gems from homeschool. And Steven was saying, alright, everything seems to be good. Seems to be good with the team. But I feel like we're missing something. And kind of be like, what is that? And what is that? And then the scene just cuts before he was able to answer. And then on Diamond's planet, they all went on the warp pad, and Diamond and Connie be like, "This is her planet? Well, this is what her planet looks like? Wow!" And all the others were like, "Wow!" And his friends. And they would come and see Diamond, and they would get to talk to her about the stuff. So then Steven comes to Diamond in a room, and then looks at Steven, turns around, looks at Steven and his friends, but Steven, I see that you brought your friends over. Hello, my friends. This is Diamond. She's not really a threat to us, but I was thinking if she would be the one to stop Black Diamond by easily having Diamond helping us because it takes more than 2 diamonds it takes more than 1 diamond to stop another diamond. It's like what Steven would say, and then they sat down and talked about their conversation about Black Diamond and see how they would do it. And let's see. Diamond had a plan by having her guards over and tries to take and see if they can take it out with it. But then, so then, oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember. I actually have an idea. Diamond and Steven then sing with the Gems another song and try to have it. It's like a teamwork makes a dream work song. Like it's like that, and just see they can have teamwork while singing, and then they bring up everyone to get ready and try to form a group, but they would need a little practice. So while they were so after the song's over, they needed practice. And while they were practicing, they then go back to Black Diamond's ship and what was it's that pink it's that pink gem cube place where the human zoo is at, and that's where Black Diamond stops at. I think it's the Hive or something. I don't know. The Harv. But actually, I can have time to look it up, so I'll pause it. Yeah, I couldn't try to find remember what that place is, but that's where Black Diamond is at, and along with her. I meant there's no entirely pure gem that's a male. If you guys didn't watch Steven Universe, she then coming in with the guard with actually, it was one of the humans like, "Welcome to the zoo. Welcome to the human zoo. May I help you?" Or no, the guy with the long hair that is straights out, he looked Hispanic, and I think he's got a beard as well. He was like, saying, "Hey, welcome to human zoo," or "Welcome to and that was. He was scared. He was frightening. Even the humans were frightening. Other gems were frightening, and so then Black Diamond then finds Agate over. He then finds Agate as he walks past through the amethyst, and he picks her to join the team. And then Agate said yes, since she wants revenge over. Actually, hold on. Aha! I found you. And Holly Blue. I'm gonna do the quotes here. What is Holly Blue Agate's voice? Ah! Oh my God! What do you? Forgive me. And then she was surprised. And then they were all shocked it was a diamond, and then they were all running through. Actually, yeah, it makes sense because they were scared because that's the diamond. And then, luckily she was not there to kill them. But she needed some. I'm sorry, hang on. But she needed someone on her crew. So they asked, so they have Holly Blue Agate over, and she asked, "Would you like to join my crew and have revenge on the crystal gems?" And then Holly Blue Agate would be like, and Holly Blue Agate would just either smile or just say, "Yes, justice will finally be served. I will go with you on the ship." And then she then gets followed by Black Diamond, and then they leave the place, and then they're leaving the humans and the gems, just making that terrified face and sweating. So that was. Oh no, actually, and one more scene is where that they go to find Emerald, and they look and see where Emerald is. I think they landed on a planet where Emerald is at, and Emerald is terrified, and Black Diamond would be like, "Would you like to have revenge on Steven?" are on your friend Lars. Or actually, yeah, and then Emerald would be like, "Oh yes, count me in. Oh yes, count me in. Oh my God! After a failure and losing the power of the diamonds, tell me what to do. I'm now having the authority to do something." And then she got on the ship, and then the ship took off the light speed, try to find other gems and where they could find, like other gems for the crew. So that was episode 21, and I'm kind of like almost done. I just got 5 more episodes to make for this season. Just to let you guys know that, if you guys didn't listen to me. It's okay if you guys didn't listen to me, so. Alright then, bye.